This could be it. Buddy Baker may have just been lying a little bit low there, but Darrell Waltrip's got the draft down the back straight. Can he get him through 3 and 4 and up to the stripe?
Waltrip closes. Waltrip pulls on the outside. Baker pulls up and vetoes that move. Into turn 4. Waltrip will get one more shot. The 1,600-foot straightaway toward the finish line. Here they come. A difference of $32,000 goes to Buddy Baker over Darrell Waltrip in second place.
Well, $32,000 wouldn't look very thick on the ground in the distance between those two guys. Probably a foot and a half from Darrell Waltrip to Buddy Baker, the winner of $50,000.
And very close for third place to the line as they swap positions around coming to the stripe. Third place as they came to the line went to car number 11, Cale Yarborough, but it's all Buddy Baker. And really, this race was decided. The turning point was early on at about the third lap juncture.
Buddy Baker down on the inside there trying to get around Neil Bonnet. Didn't work that time.
Earnhardt moves in.
This is going to be a heart stopper. Dale Earnhardt coming up to the outside.
Pulls by. Earnhardt takes the lead. Waltrip back to second. Last lap. Bobby Allison goes high. Neil Bonnet comes low. Earnhardt pulls away. 3 cars side by side in the banking. Down into turn number 4. Earnhardt with tremendous power. Look at that precision driving right to the line. Here comes Bonnet trying to close. Earnhardt will win it. Dale Earnhardt in the Osterlund car. Rod Osterlund's automobile has won the Clash of 1980. How about it, Hobbs?
An absolutely perfectly judged race. You can say no more. I mean, everybody was in there with an equal chance, and Dale Earnhardt really judged that to an absolute nicety. Just a few hundred yards to go, he took that lead and absolutely left everybody in his wake. Tremendous, tremendous driving and a superb finish.
Parsons, the 1975 Daytona 500-mile champion. One of the most likable people in motorsports. Hangs on the rear bumper. They go to turn 3.
Then he couldn't make his move down the backstretch. I would have thought he'd made it there.
Waltrip getting very high in 3 and 4. He's above that last white line. You don't like the line?
All the cars have been running up there. All of them.
Back they come.
I don't think Benny can do it. Waltrip's going to win it. Waltrip wins.
Checkered flag is down, and the winner of the Clash, taking the checkered flag, Darrell Waltrip, is the third different man to pull it off. Darrell Waltrip has done it. He has won in about 15 minutes. Better than $50,000. We'll have the totals in a moment and an interview with the winner. Real interesting it will be. This is the final lap. $50,000 at stake to win it down to the inside. Here comes Bonnet. Bonnet moving in.
Hey, I don't know if he can make it.
Labonte's in a good position right now. The top row's the way to go.
And number 11, Waltrip gets down on the inside. He may come even across the grass. We've seen him pull maneuvers like that. Down they come for the finish. Here comes Waltrip. Look at him come up the inside. He hits Bonnet at the line. Car number 88, Bobby Allison, has won the Clash. Second place, too close to call between Labonte on the outside, Neil Bonnet on the inside, as Waltrip got a piece of both Neil Bonnet and Cale Yarborough at the finish line. 44 can do at 200 miles an hour down the back straightaway. Gathering it up. Here comes Bonnet. He's going to make his move going into 3. And on the outside comes 44. Bonnet is going out in front. On the outside, Labonte tries to get through. He's sideways.
Oh, he hit.
Goes in the wall. 1, 2, 3 automobiles. The leaders are charging for the finish line. Down out of turn number 4 come your leaders. And at the line, the winner of the Clash is going to be Neil Bonnet. Waltrip will take second, and coming across in third is Bill Elliott, as 3 cars have crashed up in turn number 4. You see Baker's car, the Ford Thunderbird, entered by the Wood brothers, in trouble. Terry Labonte's car getting out of control way high on the track and sliding into the wall, and taking with him Dale Earnhardt. Who will prevail? Has Baker Baker tried to save anything. Here's Bonnet coming to the inside. 3 wide behind him. Bonnet going to the inside. Cale Yarborough comes through. Baker falls to third.
Baker was a sitting duck, no question about it. He knew it. There was nothing he could do about it other than to try to draft back past him.
All right, keep your eye on number 28, Cale Yarborough, who's qualified for the Daytona 500 at 201 miles an hour. He's got 1 shot left. Here they come to the line. Yarborough down the inside. Bonnet throws the block. Give it to Bonnet. 2 years in a row, he wins the Clash.
The first driver to ever do so.
First driver
to win 2 clashes.
And he does it back-to-back. Richard Petty, your reaction, please, sir.
I tell you what, they done the only thing they could do, and Bonnet done the only thing he could do against to keep Cale back there. He done a good job. He done a super job, made the move at the right time, and he couldn't have done a better job than what he done.
About 7 car lengths to pick up. He'll get some of it back. Let's see if he can get more.
Now remember, next Sunday they'll detune them a little, go to a slightly different gear because they have to make them last for 500 miles in the 27th annual $1 million Great American Race, the Daytona 500. Coming around to decide the Clash. After Ford's dominated qualifying yesterday for the 500, it is Terry Labonte across the line, and number 44 is winning. Side by side, the Oldsmobile of Buddy Baker and Ricky Rudd and his Ford across the stripe, dead even.
Rudd may have had him by a couple of inches there. It's quite a race, quite a race. I'm sure the fans are happy at the competition displayed in this race today, but what is surprising really was the mechanical breakdowns we saw, Ken. I never expected that. Burst of speed here. It's going to be Dale Earnhardt.
Bodine going up into 4th. Story is for the lead. Dale Earnhardt is there, trying to win it for the 2nd time. Collecting $25,000 in lap money, and Elliott's car, he gave it everything going into number 3. The car scoots high. Now Elliott closes as they come out of turn number 4. It's Elliott closing. He's pulling up. They're coming for the tri-oval. It's only 1,800 feet out of turn 4 to the line. At the line, it is Earnhardt. Dale Earnhardt knocks it down. Earnhardt wins his 2nd Clash, as closing at the final moments was Bill Elliott. We'll be back in just a moment here at the Clash of '86. Winner of 11 races 2 years ago won the Winston there. That battle for 2nd position, and as they run just a little off, not nose to tail, trying to draw away is number 9 Elliott. Bodine gives it everything he's got at over 200 miles an hour off turn number 4. Here they come driving for the finish at the line. It'll be number 9 Bill Elliott has won the 9th annual Busch Clash here at the World Center of Speed, Daytona, and it is a new record. Margin of victory, 29/100ths of a second. Number 9 Elliott flanks a Ford in victory lane for the first time in this event. Jeff Bodine credited with 2nd, Waltrip for 3rd. It'll be Earnhardt 4th, Alan Kulwicki in 5th, Cale Yarborough to 6th, Benny Parsons in 7th, and again, take a look at this finish.
Take his son into consideration. Now he has moved out behind Davey and pushing him in there, and David now is going to make his move, but he can't. Can he do it, Ken?
He can't get to the outside. He tries again. Bobby Allison in that Buick rides in 3rd. Chevrolet 1st, Ford 2nd, Buick 3rd. Is this just a test run of next Sunday's Daytona 500? I believe so. Here they come to the line. Coming down for the checkers. Earnhardt is in front. Davey Allison trying to move. At the stripe, it will be Dale Earnhardt winning here today in the Busch Clash. Davey Allison will take 2nd. Bobby Allison finishing in 3rd. Jeff Bodine in 4th, and Bill Elliott 5th.
The first man to win it 3 times. Earnhardt had 2 previous wins in this Clash run. Got out front, stayed there, and as Darrell Waltrip said, he had to be sweating, but he held on and it worked for him. Will the famous Cale Yarborough slingshot work on the last lap? He needs to make the move pretty quickly.
Schrader throwing a bit of a block midway down that back straightaway, now eases into 3. Here they come. Harold Kinder has checkers in hand, ready to decide the Busch Clash '89. 3 competitors are up there, out of 4 and down to the line. To the inside comes Allison. Schrader holding on. Here they come at the stripe. Kenny Schrader out of Missouri makes it 2 perfect days on the pole yesterday. for the Daytona 500. He comes back and wins the Busch Clash this afternoon. Well, how's that?
The two Fords just simply couldn't muscle enough power to grab past him. They just couldn't make a real run at him.
Engine builder Randy Dorton for car number 25, car owner Rick Hendrick and his dad, Papa Joe Hendrick. And they've had a perfect start to Speed Weeks 89 at Daytona. They're on the pole for the $1 million Daytona 500 next Sunday. And they've just beaten 12 other very top runners here today in the Busch Clash.
To make his pass going into turn 3 if he possibly can, but look how low Schrader goes on the racetrack. He's not going to give him room to go under him, that's for sure. Looks like Sachs might have dropped back too far.
Looks like a Cale Yarborough move. He used him all kinds of racetrack, trying to break away now and bring it home. Schrader, who won the pole yesterday. It's a replay of 1989 when he won the pole and won this race. Here he comes. Checkers in the hand of Harold Kinder. Flag about to come out. And the 12th annual Busch Clash has been won by Missouri's Ken Schrader. He took all the marbles. He took every penny there was.
$45,000 in bonus money, $50,000 to win.
$95,000 total on Ken Schrader, the winner of the 12th annual Busch Clash here at the Daytona International Speedway.
Into turn 3. He can't wait till he starts out of turn 4. He wouldn't have time, I don't think. He'll need the help of Rusty Wallace. Will he get it?
Martin tried to move out of turn number 2. Earnhardt was there, moving to the outside. Now back to the bottom. Here they come. Final lap. $35,000 at stake. 13th annual Busch Clash coming to the line. Wallace has pulled that Pontiac up into third. Coming to the line. Chevrolet, Ford, Pontiac wheeling down for the checkers. And at the line, no question about it, Dale Earnhardt is the winner and the man to beat in next week's 500. We'll be back with more in a moment.
And he comes after number 15, Ernie Irvin, wide open as he comes up. It's a Ford Chevrolet battle to finish here in the Busch Clash. At the line, looking for some place to run, out of room. Give it to Jeff Bodine, car number 15. The Bud Moore Racing Team scores a victory here in the Busch Clash, and Ernie Irvin makes it dramatic with a last lap maneuver around Mark Martin. And if he'd had just but that's the story of racing. If he had just and named the time, named the laps.
Walking.
89-90. Oof.
Earnhardt came down on the inside. Schrader tried to make the move. Earnhardt went down with him.
That little black car can get as wide as any of them on the racetrack. He's going to be a handful off this corner.
Final turns. Neil, this is the car you were practicing for, Dale, earlier. It looks stout.
Yeah, I tested a few times with it, and it was an old backup car. Looked like it's doing a pretty good job here, I tell you.
Coming to the line, the 1993 Busch Clash. And for the 5th time, checkers come out on the man in black. Dale Earnhardt has done it. Richard Childress knocking on the door to win the Daytona 500 again with driver Dale Earnhardt.
Dale Earnhardt has to be wondering if he made his move a little bit too early back
here. He comes back one more time.
Moves to the inside. Looked down there for Red Bodine and said, no, that's my spot. Oh, Earnhardt is very loose. Goes high on the racetrack. He gathers it back in. That cost him no chance to catch up with them now as they come for the checkered flag.
Down the stretch for the final time. Jeff Gordon in front. Brett Bodine's going to make a shot. Short. Jeff Gordon in the Rick Hendrick Chevrolet has defeated Ernie Irvin, has defeated Mark Martin and Earnhardt.
Let me see. No, they're not going to make it. It's a done deal.
You think it's a done deal?
It's a done deal.
Here comes Elliott.
Waited too long. Waited too long. Got too far back. Had the right idea. Just they waited too long.
You used to many years ago, before the restrictor plate days, you did it coming off of turn 4, and then it kept moving further back around the racetrack. Now I guess you got to do it, what, at the start-finish line when you get the white flag?
down for the checkers. One more shot. Short. Earnhardt does it for the 6th time. Wins the Busch Clash. A great start for the week. But can he end that problem on Sunday in the 500 and finally win it after 17 tries? Earnhardt has won the Busch Clash. Body. Earnhardt all in here. Down the back straightaway for the final time.
Dale Jarrett's going to win this race, guys. He's strong. My God, look at him.
I like your attitude there, Kenny.
Well, I'll tell you what. He's come from the back to the front, both segments.
Yeah.
I mean, look at him. He's pulling away.
Yeah, he's got it now.
Robert Yates has done some homework over the winter.
They got some good engines in those cars.
A lot of ponies under that hood.
Here they come, down for the finish on the 18th annual Busch Clash to the stripe. Dale Jarrett's got it. Only the 3rd win for Ford in the Busch Clash. Jarrett gives it to them as he did the 1993 Daytona 500. Wow, what a start to Speed Weeks 96 here on CBS.
And want to know if you wonder if you got enough to make the move or not, and he doesn't have. That's pretty much a done deal, looks to me like.
Gordon takes us down out of turn number 2. Wallace closing in.
Yeah, he needed to make his move off turn 2 if he's going to have it.
It's a done deal when they come off of 2.
Down for the checkers. To the stripe. 3 wide out and back, but where it counts for the big money. Across the line for the checkers. Give it to Jeff Gordon, his 2nd win in the Busch Clash. Won it at 22 years of age back in 1994. Wheels another victory here today. Gordon coming out on top. Wallace in 2nd from 12th spot. Then it's Earnhardt for 3rd. Ward Burton in 4th. Ernie Irvan in 5th. Mark Martin comes across 6th. Dale Jarrett back there in 7th. Let's see. That would, in that last shuffle, Ricky Craven back up to 8th position.
This is exciting.
Can they anticipate Gordon and get a jump on the man who won nearly everything last year? Rusty's out in front of him. Gordon got off the gas. Green flag.
Gordon is still very, very slow.
And Jimmy Spencer drops to the inside. Here comes Spencer. He and Rusty Wallace may trade a little paint down in turn 1.
Rusty Wallace has some help on the outside here.
That's Kenny Wallace, little brother, trying to shove Rusty to victory lane.
Look at Bill Elliott in the 94 there in 3rd. 3 Fords on the outside of Jimmy Spencer there. Also a Ford.
Coming up the inside is Schrader in that black and green 33. Coming up to help Jeff Gordon. The leader went to dead last on the restart. Here they go into the turn 3, banking for the final time.
And it's Rusty Wallace right on the bottom there, Ned. The brothers work together, and it's going to get a win.
Off turn 4. 1,500 feet away from $100,000. Rusty Wallace comes to the flag and wins the Bud Shootout. Kenny Wallace, Bill Elliott, Jimmy Spencer, Kenny Schrader, the top 5, and Jeff Gordon.
Coasting around. He evidently stripped a gear or something on that restart.
And the Fords, which at one point in this race, but for Rusty Wallace, were mired deep in the field, finish in the first 4 positions.
White and Rusty Wallace in 98 for the last lap pass. Schrader has a mile to go to try to overhaul the number 6 of Mark Martin into the banking on the east side, turn 3 for the final time.
I don't know where he's going to go. I don't have a clue. I think Mark's got him blocked out. I think he can block him out and beat him back to the line.
Labonte tries to close on Schrader, give him a little aerodynamic shove. Schrader to the inside. Mark Martin brings it down. Mark Martin with his first Daytona victory, winning the Bud Shootout.
Well, that's good. That's great, Mark. Good job, buddy.
Well, that maybe told us something. You get out front, that's the place to be. You said at the top of the show, that's where you wanted to be.
Yeah, dadgummit, it works every time. I wish it didn't, because you might, give Kenny credit. He tried every way he could to break up that strategy, but just out front where you got to be.
Well, February in Daytona starts the same way it left off last year when Dale Earnhardt held them all off on the final lap. Here's Dick Berggren.
That way, here comes Gordon on the inside.
Jeff Gordon in the slipstream of Sterling Marlin, and up the outside comes Dale Jarrett.
Oh, they touched on the back straightaway. Marlin in the middle there. And here comes the 88 car, Dale Jarrett.
And the 28 of Ricky Rudd comes low, trying to sniff a draft off of Gordon. Jarrett to the outside. All that skirmishing left a clear path for Jarrett on the outside.
Oh, trouble.
Rudd in the wall, hard. Schrader in the wall, hard. Jarrett the winner. Gordon second. And Rudd on his roof for the second time in the Bud shootout. Reminiscent of 1984 when his car tumbled in the air. Ricky Rudd, Bobby Labonte wrecked on the final lap. Ken Schrader wrecked.
Wow. That was some action.
In his first ride for Robert Yates yesterday, Ricky Rudd claimed the outside pole for the Daytona 500. Today, he goes flying upside down. Movement in the car as the safety crews reach Ricky Rudd. That's good news.
Hang on to your helmet. Where do you swerve? Well, nowhere yet. All right, now go. Now go. Now go. This is it. Down to turn 3, final time. If he doesn't get him here, he doesn't get him.
3 wide going into turn 3. Dale Jarrett pulling Bobby Labonte along with him. He's up to 4th.
But it's not for the big money. Tony Stewart, the Rushville, Indiana Rocket, leads him off the corner. Earnhardt may have one last chance.
It's over.
Tony Stewart wins the Budweiser shootout over Dale Earnhardt and Rusty Wallace.
That was a fun race to watch.
How many lead changes do you suppose we had? I won't talk about it at the start-finish line, but on the entire race.
To show the effectiveness of NASCAR's new aerodynamic package. In last year's Daytona 500, which was a bit of a snoozer, Dale Jarrett dominated, only 9 lead changes. Here we ran just 70 miles and had 19 lead changes.
And that was at the line.
Oh, man.
Stewart wins the shootout in his second appearance. He's the 14th different driver to win it. There's Kensington, Connecticut's Greg Zipadelli, the crew chief.
Cannot make it happen. Is Jeff Gordon going with him? No, Gordon's going to the outside with Schrader.
Gordon getting the push. Moves to second. Junior digging back down low. Stewart's loving this in his rearview mirror. While they fight for second, that could be the gap Tony Stewart needs to win the race. Here they come. Final sprint to the checkered flag. Stewart's going to do it 2 years in a row. Tony Stewart wins the Budweiser shootout. Edging Jeff Gordon for second.
I think that Tony Stewart, when he looked in the mirror and saw what was happening for second spot, he moved over and helped Junior get the spot because Junior had run behind him for so long and helped him stay up there.
Well, not only that, but I think Gordon had a run, and he was going to try to break that run because he had some momentum coming.
1 lap to go, and 16 of the 19 cars were right there within a second of each other.
They can't do it. They can't catch him.
Junior dropped to the bottom to try to break that draft and now swings back up high to lead them into turn 3. Johnson to the apron and hangs onto it.
Woo. Woo. Boxed.
Ryan Newman held the bottom line.
Boxed, yeah. He had to get out of the throttle and you see him going backwards.
Second last year to Tony Stewart. Dale Earnhardt Jr. started last and will finish first in the Buck shootout.
Jeff Gordon second. Matt Kenseth makes it up to third in a 17 car.
What a race. That was a race, folks. I don't care if you come back next Sunday or not. I know you will because of what you just saw tonight, but that was a Saturday night shootout.
Here they come to the white flag and the final lap of the Budweiser shootout at Daytona. Double wide for the race lead. Kevin Harvick to the inside. Dale Jarrett to the outside.
That time by Harvick was
Just a little bit ahead of
the leader by 1/100th of a second. And Jarrett goes to the front in the 88.
Junior pushing Jarrett by. Now does Junior have enough time to make the move and make it back-to-back shootout wins?
Jarrett has got to make that car really wide right now.
He's trying.
Oh, Ryan Newman turned into the wall.
Jamie McMurray?
No caution yet.
They will race back to the line, and the caution will come out. Here they come to the line.
Dale Jarrett trying to block Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Gonna make it wide.
Junior looking low.
No way.
Not going to happen.
you know, in testing here in January, the Yates cars showed some speed. In practice today, they showed some speed.
Where they can't get under it. I don't think they've got the steam to do it.
Stewart looks low. He's got Gordon now up high. Gordon has Biffle. Jeff Gordon clawing his way toward the front.
Ryan Newman's
you in the 12. 12 jumped up top.
Jimmy's pulling away.
Yeah, he got those guys that Ryan had to block the 24 and gave Jimmy a little extra room there coming to the flag.
Jimmy Johnson wins the Budweiser shootout in his 3rd appearance, and he will take Hendrick Motorsports to victory lane in this event for the 5th time.
I'll tell you, that's a darn good race.
Yes, it was.
Newlyweds there. Jimmy Johnson's wife Chandra married this past December. Way to start the year off.
Darrell, I talked to Chad Knaus the other day, Jimmy Johnson's crew chief. He said, we worked hard on Daytona, but we didn't work real hard. We worked on all the other races. That could be bad for the competition.
I tell you, I think they got the steam under the hood. It looked to me like the 24 and the 48 both.
Only 4 times has a first-time starter in this race gone to victory lane. The last time, Dale Jarrett in 1996.
And here comes Junior on the outside on the last lap.
Big run on the outside. Does he have enough?
Off the final turn in the Budweiser shootout. The season starts with fireworks. Denny Hamlin, the rookie, wins the Budweiser shootout.
And second was Tony Stewart. One says Stewart and one says Earnhardt Jr.
That's how a rookie earns respect at Daytona.
And tremendous credit to Tony Stewart, who helped his teammate.
That is unbelievable.
Dale Earnhardt won this race a record 6 times. Jeff Gordon, 3-time winner. Nobody else has won more than 2. Excuse me, Dale Jarrett's a 3-time winner. Nobody else has banked more than 2. Tony Stewart could win his 3rd right here. Here they come for the flag.
Whoa. Big crash.
Denny Hamlin involved?
Stewart, Gilliland, Busch, the finish. Tony Stewart wins his 3rd Budweiser shootout as Elliott Sadler and Denny Hamlin come across the line in a shower of sparks.
Last year's winner in the infield wrecked on the last lap.
Within about 200 yards of the start-finish line.
See, I think I've seen Everhand cars torn up more the last couple of laps of races than anybody cars I can remember.
48's got a big
Johnson
run here behind
coming
him.
on the outside with Sorensen and Mears.
Watch that outside. Watch the outside. Protect the bottom.
Now is that yellow line your best friend?
It is now. It is now.
Because you can't pass below it, but that outside line, they're getting a run. Here comes Johnson to the high side.
And Earnhardt comes up to block. That opens the bottom for Stewart. And the 30th Budweiser shootout goes to the National Guard and Pala, Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right. Bank it, baby. Bank it. That was a great finish.
That was a great race.
Yes, it was. Yes,
I tell
it
you,
was.
folks, badmouth this car all you want to, but we got ourselves a race car.
Yes, sir.
And that's race car spelled forward or backwards.
Hey. About 3.
I tell you, he's got a perfect scenario right here. They can't get lined up to get to
Watch
him.
your mirror, 29 coming to
McMurray,
you.
Harvick has help on the outside.
Uh-oh. Here comes the 29. Just like, oh no.
Johnson into the wall with Mears and Hamlin.
That's it.
Caution is out. So Harvick has won this race.
I'll tell you, that is just like he did 2 years ago here.
The field is frozen at the moment of caution.
And Kevin Harvick, who has never finished better than 3rd in this race, in his 5th appearance, will win the Budweiser.
I'm telling you, I couldn't have told you. I would have not known how he could do that because he hadn't been there all night, really.
But he started 23rd. He lost the draft twice and had damage.
I've been watching him. That car's fast on a short run, particularly. There you go. Harv's going to get a good bump from the 9.
Come on, 9.
Yeah. Come on now.
Oh, there goes Biffle.
There you go.
All right.
Too much
Caution's
of a push.
out. Caution's out. So the race is over. Wherever they were at the time of caution.
Race is over, and they're all wrecking. This looks like Days of Thunder all over again.
And Kevin Harvick will become the 4th driver to win back-to-back Budweiser shootouts. A flat right rear tire to Greg Biffle may have set off that chain reaction collision entering turn number 3. The action was all in the high lane, and Kevin Harvick scores a record 7th Budweiser shootout win for Richard Childress Racing.
I reckon he feels pretty good. What do you think?
I think he feels a lot better.
Those flu-like symptoms have become winning symptoms. 200,000 of them. We'll be right back.
Here we go.
He's in your tire tracks. When you go, he's pushing.
Now it's go time.
There we go. They're looking. They're looking. Can't make it. Can't make it happen.
Newman, the runner-up in 2005.
Can't make it happen.
Has about 2,000 feet to the finish line to win the Bud Shootout for the first time. Hamlin low, Busch up high. Here they come. 3 wide to the stripe, and the winner is
3 wide.
probably Kurt Busch, because Denny Hamlin went below the yellow line.
Yeah, that was definitely, he advanced his position by being out of bounds. There's no question on that one.
It is legal for Newman to run him down to the line, and Hamlin probably had one of 2 choices: go below the line or wreck Ryan Newman. Who will go to victory lane? That is the question NASCAR officials will decide for us. Kurt Busch has won the Budweiser shootout.
That would have been my call, but I'm you know, you never know.
First shootout win in his 8th start. We said earlier he's never won Daytona. Now he has.
He has never won a restrictor plate race of any kind.
Pretty good way to start a new relationship with a new car number, new paint job.
He'll try to beat you when he gets over here.
You know who that was? That's Steve Addington.
Who used to be Kyle's crew chief and is now Tony's crew chief.
He will try to beat you.
1 mile to the finish line of the Budweiser shootout. Tony Stewart or Kyle Busch, who's going to win it?
I don't know if Kyle's got it. Remember what happened the last time these two were coming to a start-finish line back in the July race?
Smoke versus Wild Thing to the line.
He got him! He got him!
Wild Thing wins!
He got him! I ain't believing it.
He timed it absolutely perfect.
I ain't believing it.
So that's 3 times tonight he's done the wildest piece of driving I've ever seen. That kid is such a wheelman.
And people wonder why we get so excited about when he races and when he does what he does. There's nobody that can do what he does.
By 1/100th of a second, Kyle Busch is the champion of the Budweiser shootout.
Look at his race car. It is destroyed.
It was dragging the ground, sparks flying out from under it, and he timed that beautifully.
There it is on Fox Extreme slow motion. Kyle Busch for Joe Gibbs Racing, the winner. Harvick stays high and Stewart drops low. Harvick to block. Stewart even lower. And out the outside comes Biffle. He can't get to the front as Harvick goes back to the top lane. Chevy Ford. And here we come.
Right on you. Half a lane up.
For $200,000, Kevin Harvick leads him on turn number 4 with Greg Biffle. Stewart in 3rd. Logano 4th. Kenseth 5th. Kevin Harvick wins the Sprint Unlimited.
Nice job, boys. Nice job.
It's Harvick's third win in his 9th start in the Unlimited. He ties Tony Stewart and Dale Jarrett for second most in victories, behind Dale Earnhardt's 6. And Harvick has won 3 of the last 5.
He did some of the best mirror driving you're going to see. When Greg Biffle got that run, I thought he might have something up on that outside, but when Harvick slid right up in front of him, that won him the race.
Logano is with him, but Keselowski picks up Ryan Newman, or rather Kyle Busch, down on the bottom. And if Keselowski blocks both lanes, Denny Hamlin's going to get away and win this thing.
Boy, it's going to be hard for him to catch him. That was quite a lead that he got coming off turn 2 down the back straightaway.
He won it as a rookie, and Denny Hamlin comes to the flag and wins the Sprint Unlimited for Toyota and Joe Gibbs Racing.
Wow, what a display of power by Denny Hamlin.
Any question?
And people question Denny Hamlin's comeback. He won at Homestead, Miami, the last race of the season, and now. Any remaining questions, he says?
Awesome job, buddy. Welcome back.
Don't think so.
It's such a run on you.
A 1-year winless streak trying to come to an end for Wisconsin's Matt Kenseth. Edwards.
Here they come.
With Truex in the 78, they're going to be right there with Kenseth as they come off turn 4.
And there he comes, Martin. He's got the look.
Truex looks to the inside. Nothing there. Comes to the high side. He's going to run out of time and run out of room. Matt Kenseth wins the Sprint Unlimited.
Wow, what a powerful run by that 20 car. That thing was strong, baby.
Yeah, buddy. Nice work. Nice work. That was fun. Good job, guys.
I tell you, Martin Truex, you got to be happy with that second place finish. I thought he had the car to win. I think he did. He just couldn't get anybody to go with him. Carl Edwards, Matt Kenseth's teammate, I'm not sure how much he was willing to help Matt Kenseth, or to help Martin Truex in that situation.
Finish here.
White flag this time. Hamlin back to the front.
One thing I bet you Hamlin doesn't do is go below that yellow line when he gets down here for the win.
Wow.
Whoa! No, that's it.
That was all at the back. We may make it to the checkered flag. The wreck is at the tail end.
They're 2 by 2. You're clear by 2.
Leaders on the back straightaway. Coming hard. Caution waves. It's over.
Caution. Hell yeah.
25 cars started.
Just roll out.
8 cars finished.
Denny Hamlin must still make it around to the checkered flag under reduced speed, and he will be the Sprint Unlimited winner for the 3rd time in 11 tries.
What a great gamble.
Hamlin, checkered flag, wins the Sprint Unlimited over Logano.
Great job. Great job. Well done, man. 21 caution laps. You made it happen. Lambert.
Woo. What about he's feeling good right now.
New crew chief.
Victor, thanks a lot. Got the car fixed, and
what a way to start off.
Enjoy this one, boys.
Keselowski looking upside downside. The white flag waves. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Now, can Logano get to the 2 car and give him a big enough push to get by Denny
Absolutely.
Hamlin? I think he's going to have a big run here.
There's a possibility. There's a possibility
Here
right
it comes.
here.
Can he do anything
Better cut
with
him
it?
off.
Oh,
No!
We got a crash. We've got cars out of control here.
No.
Logano
They gathered back up. Oh, no. The 11 car's out of control off of 2. Spinning out.
Got hit again.
No contact.
And here they come to the line.
Wow.
Man.
Denny Hamlin keeps going.
No caution. Still racing to the finish here.
Logano, it's Bowman with Kyle Busch for second.
It's going to be a drag race between these 2 for second.
Logano's Ford is going to win it, and Bowman, the showman, against Rowdy Busch for second. They bang, they touch. Busch second, Bowman third, Danica Patrick fourth.
She almost took a 3 wide at the line.
Where did she come from?
Joe Logano wins his first clash.
That's pretty cool, right?
Those guys have been class of the field for several years now. He's been a great little plate racer. No surprise. What an
What an exciting finish
Wow.
there.
Woo, man.
You know, that was just great racing between the 11 and the 2. He had a big run, and to me, Denny just shut the door a little bit too late on him.
Yeah, he let him get too far up.
Push the 41. He's got to run on the 48, Jimmy Johnson.
I think.
Oh, Johnson gets turned.
Not again.
Kyle Busch into Larson into Johnson. And for what, the 7th year in a row, Jimmy Johnson will crash out of the clash.
That was so unnecessary.
Checkered flag. Brad Keselowski from last to first wins the Clash at Daytona.
He said he was going to win.
Big cup of confidence.
Well, that's a heck of a way to,
Brad, good job.
heck of a way to end the race.
Guys, great job with the car, man. This new package, you guys did awesome. Thank you.
There is your winner of the Clash of 2019. Due to the heavy rain, the race has been called. It's official. Jimmy Johnson is your winner. If they take the white flag under green, oh please, then the next flag will end the race.
3 wide.
Look at the speed Jones has with that car all bent up, and it's Newman at the white flag.
That's incredible. I mean, how did Larson pass all those cars and now fall all the way back to the end?
Last lap.
Denny Hamlin, big push to his teammate, Eric Jones.
Do you want to lead here or do you want to be second?
Well, all day long, I didn't want to be in the field as much as they were wrecking. But I really think, look at this run coming from Eric Jones.
3
Down
wide.
To 3 to the inside, 3 wide.
Jones with the most damaged car in the race. He's in the front.
Now can Denny Hamlin.
Dillon slipped up high.
Is Denny Hamlin going to make a move on him and still try to win this race? Doesn't look like it. He's going to push his teammate to the win.
Eric Jones is going to win the Busch Clash with a car that's ready for the dumpster.
I just think Denny could have pulled out maybe a few feet sooner. Oh, that's right. He's down lap. So he's helping his teammate win this race. Didn't have a shot at the win.
Unbelievable.
That's some teamwork. Boy, it's good to have a teammate out there that can help you out in that situation.
Ryan Newman got some damage. His car was smoking. He fell off pace. Austin Dillon slipped way up high in turn number 4.
To force a mistake is all Chase Elliott can do. Push him. You know he's going to push him hard. Man, he's got brake. Look how the brakes are hot.
He gets there. He's there.
Brakes are.
Elliott inside in the chicane. Ryan Blaney.
Here comes Kyle
Busch. And it's a drag race to the line. Kyle Busch is going to steal the Busch Clash.
How about that?
Oh, I did not see that one.
Hey, I thought they were buddies.
I thought they were. Not anymore. Not tonight, anyway. But think about this. When Blaney won, remember when Blaney won in Charlotte on that Roval because somebody else had contact and spun around with Jimmy Johnson and Mark Truex Jr. Blaney was the recipient.
You could see why Ryan Blaney was having trouble getting in the corner. Did you see the sparks flying off his rear brakes getting into that last corner in the chicane right there? He couldn't get in.
No, it looked like his brakes were coming apart.
Big time too hot.
White flag, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Joey Logano leads Kyle Busch by 2-3 car lengths to the checkered flag.
Michael
McDowell.
Martin Truex after the race. Take the checkered. Wow, holy cow.
Well, they were on their last lap
I
still.
guess that's right.
Great work, man. Awesome.
Burn it down, Logano. He possibly can. They're 3 wide behind him. They're trying down here.
They're trying to pile it up, but Martin Truex comes off turn 4 to the checkered flag. Here comes 3 wide, 3 rows back as everybody scrambles to the finish.
They're still wrecking. Frustrations galore. There's one guy happy and a bunch of them mad.
white flag. Larson trying to hold off Bubba Wallace. They slam together in turn 1, and Hamlin is all by himself in turn number 3. Off turn 4, spinner turn 4, and the checkered flag is waved.
All right, my man. Good work. Good job, everybody. Way to start it off.
Suarez gets out of Blaney's way, but it's too little too late. Chase Elliott into turn 3. Off of turn 4, Chase Elliott, Rick Hendrick Chevrolet win the Cookout Clash at Bowman Gray Stadium.
Fantastic job.
Go, boys. Awesome job. Appreciate y'all.
And that was flawless, Clint. Yep. I mean, from start to finish of the weekend, that was just a
full execution.
Full execution.